A legal spat in the AmaZulu royal family heads to court today. The late King Goodwill Zwelithini's first wife, Queen Sibongile, and her two daughters are challenging the validity of his will. They say it should not stand as some of the signatures are forged. King Misuzulu has been installed as the heir to the throne, but the opposing faction wants the crown for Prince Simakade, the eldest son of the late king. Letiwe Mhluli is at court for more on the palace intrigue. Good morning, Letiwe. Take us back and give us a bit of a recap of what led us to the Pietermaritzburg High Court.
Well, very good morning to you too. I'm coming to you live from the Pietermaritzburg High Court at the moment. The battle between the royal family members continues as the matter is set to sit down in court today. As you can see from behind me, there are a few supporters that have come out. Izintombi and Amabuto are currently out and they are here in support of King Misuzulu. What we do know about the case is that a faction of the royal family household, including siblings of the late king, are opposed to King Misuzulu Zwelithini being the next Zulu king. The late king's first wife, Queen Sibongile Madlamini Zulu, claims that 50% of the royal house estate belongs to her, as they were married in community of property. Along with her daughters, her two daughters are saying that, or they are questioning the will that was left behind by King Zwelithini Goodwill. But at the moment, I'm currently joined by some of the supporters that have come out in support, and I want to speak to and find out exactly why they are here this morning. And thank you so much for joining us at eNCA. Ngicela nje ma ungichazele kabanzi ngokuthi kahle kahle nizokwenzani namhlanje la enkantolo.
Udokotela nomagungu bese lo silana njena sizomisa isilo sethu uMisuzulu kaMhlokombani. Sithi ke uyisilo sethu. Silandela ke umlando wakhe, silandele nokuzaleka kwakhe, bese sibheka nesiqu sakhe nje. Isiqu sakhe sifana ncamashi namakhosi asendulelayo njengenkosi uCetshwayo. Isizotha sakhe akukhathalekile ukuthi bampende baze bashiya bangalazi, kodwa ene ubukhosi uyabuzalelwa. Ubuzalelwa ngesiqu sakho, ubuzalelwa ngokuhlakanipha kwakho, awuyena ugevugevu, umuntu nje wabantu. Manje sithi thina asibe la sizoqinisekisa ukuthi inkosi izobekwa abantu akuyona yephepha. Omunye ke uzojabula ngoba baphethe amaphepha onke emhlabeni. uZulu ke manje kukhona lento ekuthiwa siyashintsha, sikukhalde sakhe siphindele emuva kokwethu. Manje isilo lesi siyobekwa uZulu ngendlela yakaZulu, amaphepha akhona noma wekho. So we must emphasize that, because some people can always say life ends in papers, but my life did not start with papers. It started with morals and values. And those who don't understand what is culture are do's and don'ts. And you are looking at it, how humble are those people? Labo abenza amacala, and the third party leyo ephakathi nendawo ngoba kune third party phela la. In fact, kuningi okwenzekile la kule South Africa esiphila ngayo edicilele isithunzi sikaZulu. Amasiko adicilelwe phansi, ingane zethu zawofakwa ezikoleni, kwafakwa amakhondom, kwathiwa azimithi ingane esikoleni. Kwasekhishwa imali kudayisela ukuthi ingane ngoba azikakavuthwe ebuchopheni ukuthi masenzele lezi ingane ehlupha amakhaya, ahluphi laba abantu abanikeza bathi banithanda. So now is the time of the truth. We are here to revive who we are, to support our king. Yes,
Ma, just a quick one. I just want to know, there's a battle between the family members right now.
Exactly.
And that battle has been headed to court, and we're in court right now.
Exactly.
What are you hoping?
So I'm hoping that whether it goes bad or it's going is right, we are going to hail our King Misuzulu. As I said, that this is the king of the people. It's not the king of the paper. So we are obliged by our ancestors' spirits. Right now we are here. We are not alone at all. Misuzulu is the right king for the Zulus. If there will be two kings, there will be the paper king, but this is the people's king. So those who are interfering in stirring this pot, at the end of the day, they are going to account one way or another.
Thank you so much. So that is Nomagugu just basically explaining why they are here. They are in support of King Misuzulu Kazwelithini taking the throne, and she's basically explaining that the people have chosen King Misuzulu. As you understand, that a faction of the family are not happy with what is happening, and they are favoring another prince to take the throne, which will be Prince Smagade. We have been following that matter over the last year. You'd remember that during the will reading of the late Queen Mantombi, it was announced that King Misuzulu would be the one to take over and become the successor and become the Zulu Nation's king. But some members are not happy about that, and they've brought the matter to court. We will be hearing more about that matter inside. I will be heading there. I've been told that the matter will begin shortly, and of course I'll be bringing you more information as to what happens. But we do understand that King Misuzulu is not present in court today. There are some reports and some talks that Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi is present, but I cannot confirm that as yet because I have not seen him. But the faction that has brought this application here in court are present. We saw them coming in, and we are expecting for their lawyers to go head to head, just basically explaining exactly why they are questioning the will. And also we will hear from the team from Queen Sibongile Madlamini Zulu, who says that she was the only wife of the late King Goodwill Zwelithini, who married in property of community, and because of that 50% of the royal house of the Zulu Nation, the estate belongs to her. So we will be hearing more on that when we head inside court.
Well, Letue, thank you so much. We will keep tabs with you and catch up with you later. eNCA's reporter Letue Mdluli outside the Pietermaritzburg High Court, where the succession battle for the Zulu throne continues. Next.